Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video and some huge transfer news for Newcastle United. Breaking news as of the last 10-15 minutes. It's being reported by Sky Sports, The Athletic, Fabrizio Romano that Newcastle are set to smash their transfer record fee this summer on the Swedish striker Alexander Isak. Wow. He is a player you probably recognise the name of. We were in for him earlier this summer window. A whole host of teams have been interested in this guy. Just 22 years old. Knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. As I say, various Premier League teams have been linked with him this window, including Newcastle. And it's understood that when we went in for him earlier in the window, we were told the fee was going to be around 60 million. And it was understood that at the time, Newcastle had said, that's too much. Well, it looks like Newcastle have changed their mind now, linked, and it's being reported Newcastle have agreed with Real Sociedad the transfer of this player for a fee of around that 60 million. Could be rising to 70 million. Wow, this guy is a real talent, and we've spoken so much this window about wanting to try and bring in a striker, and out of the blue, literally half an hour ago at most, all of the reports have been coming out that the deal is said to be agreed, and he will hopefully, I won't put the definite on it yet, will hopefully be a Newcastle United player very, very soon. It's one of them where you've heard nothing, and then honestly, all the reports within 2 minutes of each other are all released, almost as if they knew the info, but weren't allowed to say anything just yet, and then boom, it's out there, everyone knows about it, and as I say, Swedish international, over 30 caps for his country. Currently at Real Sociedad, where he's been for the last few years, has played over 100 games, has got himself around, I think it's around 40-ish goals, so a goal every 2 to 3 games is not bad going at all for a 22-year-old lad. 6'4". Once again, he is fitting the framework of that striker player that we've been looking at, and massive. Obviously, the João Pedro one is still ongoing. Is this to supersede that? Is this to bring them both in? We will have to wait and see. Is this happening because Callum Wilson is in for his hamstring scan today? Do the club know something that we don't just yet? Is Callum Wilson out for slightly longer than maybe had first hoped? It's understood that that hamstring injury wasn't too serious. Maybe it's a little bit more serious, and we've had to go out there and go, right, we need to bring a striker in if we want to try and, really push on this season. We saw how good we were against Manchester City. Imagine how much better we can be if we are able to add players like Alexander Isak to the club. And as I say, a real young talent, said to be in extremely advanced talks. All of the reports are slightly different. Some are saying that the deal has been agreed, is ready to be done. Some are saying that the talks are well in advance, and it's just ironing out those final details. But regardless, Newcastle in for, as I say, 60 to 70 million pound striker Alexander Isak is... It's big. It's big. I'm sitting here now. If you don't know, I'm on holiday at the moment. I've just walked up the stairs to come and do my pre-match chat ahead of the Tranmere game later on today. Plans changed quite quickly in the last 5 minutes of what I was going to talk about in this video, and it's for the better, because it's huge. Let me know your thoughts on Alexander Isak down below. Let me know your thoughts on, is this because of a Callum Wilson injury? Is this alongside João Pedro? Are we really bolstering those attacking options? We needed to. We definitely needed to. Even with Callum Wilson available, we need to really try and add some depth to that position. And I think we are absolutely doing that in this one here. And as I say, we have got Tranmere later on tonight, so let me know your predictions down below for that one. Eddie Howe has said that he wants to try and make history with this squad. Well, if he's going to bring in players like this, he's got a much better chance of doing it. And as I say, in a League Cup game tonight against Tranmere, I don't think it'll be an easy one, and I do imagine we will make a lot of changes to the side going into this one. You'd expect it to potentially be a fully changed side. Chris Wood up front, maybe even Richie, both of the long staffs. Elliot Anderson, you imagine, will feature. Lewis, Dummett, Lascelles, Kraft, Dubravka. Has that team got enough to beat a League Two side? As I say, Eddie Howe wants to take this competition very seriously. And as I say, hopefully we could have a new striker playing in it very soon. Should we make it through this round, it'll be interesting to see what lineups we do go with, because at the same time, you want to make sure you get the job done. You'd like to think that that list of players I've just mentioned is enough to get that job done. And I will be back later on for an instant reaction following the game. So if you're not subscribed and you want to keep up to date with all of the instant reactions through this last week of transfer window, which is going to be mad by the looks of things, be sure to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. Do not miss any future videos on the channel. I will be back later on to discuss the Tranmere game as well, and some not as nice news coming out in the last 10 minutes or so, and it's that West Ham have understood to have placed a £40 million bid for the Lyon midfielder Paqueta. Now, he's a player that has been highly linked with Newcastle this window. Can we please put in a bid for him as well? Can we bring in Isak, João Pedro and Paqueta in the last week of a window? Because that wouldn't be bad going, would it? But the fact is that West Ham are understood to have placed a bid for Paqueta, which is not nice news listening for a Newcastle fan. Maybe if they can start opening the door to a potential move for him, we can step in a couple of days later and try and place a bid as well. But yeah, big news, big news. The 60 to 70 million bid or an agreed fee with Real Sociedad for the Swedish striker Alexander Isak, a club record fee, hopefully to be joining the club very, very soon. As I say, it's massive. We've spoken about the transfers, we've spoken about trying to get stuff done, but I've also spoken about surely the owners are going to want to really make that big summer statement signing as well. You can't get much bigger than that, can you? Breaking the club record fee for such a young, exciting, talented striker to be wearing black and white, hopefully, very, very soon. Let me know your thoughts on Isak down below. Let me know your thoughts on João Pedro down below. Let me know your thoughts on Callum Wilson. Is his injury potentially what has pushed us into going for this huge signing, or do you think this was on the cards anyway? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching as always. Again, be sure to subscribe. Do not miss any future videos. I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of videos like this over the next week with some big news reports coming out and a lot of exciting stuff for Newcastle United. So hit that big red button. It really helps me. It helps the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later on to hopefully be smiling again after the Tranmere Rovers game. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.